Hello, what's up guys, and welcome back to another BRM5 video. Today, as the title suggests, I'll be covering my own personal farming strats, and I'm gonna quickly brief about PvP. As well, I don't think I'll be covering any more PvP updates, or even playing PvP, as I just don't find enjoyment in PvP, as I am apparently very bad at it, as you'll see in a few minutes. But yeah, all to note though is that they added spectating, honestly, and that's about it. And with that, yeah, let's start the video. So first, I'm gonna cover my loadouts. I usually run with an AK-47. I mean 74. It's a very nice weapon. 45 round mag, intergripped. Although, if you want something better and a lot more cheaper, go for the Summit Vertical. I'm pretty sure it's one of the best grips you can get. And you can watch me struggle and find this. But anyways, yeah. And then you want this muzzle brake here. And for people that don't have this handguard specifically, honestly, get the one I'm showing now, or one of the wooden ones. Maybe even the integrated wood one. And then for the scope, you want to go for 4 MGS, 4x MGS, along with an ironclad laser. Or at least those are my personal preferences. And then the 2P flashlight, which I'm pretty sure you get from the quest. And then onto my not really conventional loadout, honestly, the FAL. I know a lot of people don't like the FAL, as it's honestly kind of worse compared to the Scar. Also, don't mind me, I need to switch this out so I can actually show you stuff, because the intergrip sometimes breaks. But anyways, same as earlier, Summit Vertical. Grab any, honestly, get any of these. Just make sure that you get something that helps recoil. Honestly, just go for recoil. Ergonomics is important and all, but honestly, aim down speed is on you. That's your own preference. As per usual, ironclad. Same scope as earlier, the 4 MGS. And then if you want, and if you can actually, stick with the 2.1. No point in another one. And also, since this doesn't have a good flash muzzle brake, get the multi-caliber. I know it's very expensive, and honestly, if you can't afford it, use any other alternative that brings your recoil down. And of course, 2P flashlight. And that's my gun, or at least that's for primaries. Let's move on to secondaries. For the secondary though, I highly recommend the M17. Of course, you're going to start off with the 17 round mag. Get the 21 ASAP, and also the 31 if possible. I definitely recommend the raised iron sights, because it makes aiming a lot easier. Put whatever flashlight you want, it really doesn't matter. And of course, don't forget the muzzle brake. Mini comp. Alright, farming strats. So, one of my old strats was to go in with the Blackhawk. Yes, I know, a lot of you guys don't have the Blackhawk. Maybe you're just beginning, or maybe you just haven't got enough money yet. In that case, just use a Little Bird, and if you don't have that either, or you don't have helis at all, go with the vehicle, just spawn in the Renegade base spawn. And of course, I want the devs to fix this, please. It's not fun trying to start up a Blackhawk in this area, because the landing pad doesn't fit the Blackhawk at all. Like, you'll see when I'm starting up here that there's some, well, a pretty major problem. You'll see it in a minute. You see, I'm moving my heli, but the wheel gets stuck. Very annoying, honestly. But anyways, If you have a heli, Blackhawk, whatever, Sea Stallion. Don't do this, by the way. Stick close to the wall, land on this building. And then proceed to snipe everyone you can from this position. I'll skip forward to when I'm done this. After you're done that, if you have any of the gun helis, whether it be the Sea Stallion or the Blackhawk, do a crazy thing and land on the roof, but make sure the gun can cover the door. I'll show you what that means. Just like that. Aim as shown. Well, clear anyone else first, and then aim as shown. In that general area, you want to shoot that general area. Make sure, of course, your landing zone is clear so your plane doesn't take much damage. I've done a horrible job at this so far, but oh well. I ain't perfect after all. Well, that's attack unit. Advance unit. Potato potato. But yeah, basically just clear this entire roof area. If you can, bait any troop. Honestly, I should be using the minigun here. I decided to use my FAL. Waste of ammo, honestly, but whatever. Be careful. Don't do what I just do. Do not get close to broken windows. It hurts, especially in CQC. But anyways, use the minigun to your advantage. Light them up. Especially against smoke dudes. This way you don't have to worry about them. You can just gun them down. Nice and easy. Along with TAC units or advanced units, they might do a bit more damage. Your helicopter might take a bit more damage. But in the long run, you gain a lot from this. I'll give you the number after. Got panic there, sprayed a bit. From my testing with the FAL, which is like 2 test cases, definitely conserve your ammo, but you're not actually that limited in ammo as you think. As long as you're a good pistol main, which I am not. Especially as right now I have the M9. It's definitely not my favorite pistol. I still prefer the M11. But anyways, just strategically clear out room by room, and you're done. For at least this route. Oh, before we go, I should probably give you this tip. If there's a missing enemy, wait a bit, check that flag location. They usually walk back there. And with that done, go to the roof, get your ammo, and I'll show you the position I normally take. So, I normally take this position right in front of the flag. You can see the snipers. I'll highlight it for you. The sniper location, and then the standard ground location. Right now I'm wondering why the waves aren't starting. Another semi-decent location is this position here. Also, I don't know how I didn't realize that bullet and how I look at it in editing. That's kind of depressing. But anyways, you should be able to directly confront these guys. You got a nice lined up shot. So these 2 locations, and then you pray. Because there's a problem. I'll show you what that problem is. Also, if you don't encounter the problem I'm about to show you, keep your eyes on the roof. You don't want to get shot by a sniper. It hurts. So, here's the quote-unquote problem. The heli wave. If you get the heli wave, you get a helicopter there, and one right in front of you, and you're dead. Woo! So honestly, this farm strat is a 50-50, so you might want to stay downstairs instead, but that's on you. Another farm strategy is, well, the longest one. Like, actually the longest one. Past one was 12 minutes and you only got $765. We're gonna be talking about Quest, the most boring way to get money. But seriously, logistic missions suck. Firstly, we'll be talking about the sergeant's missions, the person in the yellow tent, also the dreaded black box giver. Yeah, you can get anywhere between 450 or 500 to be exact to 750. And that's just the first quest guy, man. Remember, we just went to Reno Town Hall, one of the most notoriously hard ones. We're not including Fort Reno or Docks in this one, nor are we including Depths. I can't solo those, okay? But actually, to cut a long story short, from what I've seen, or at least my test run yesterday, I made $4,000. And that might just seem like a small number to you, but the time it took is what kills me on the inside. It took me half an hour. Actually, I think it was 45 minutes to an hour. Oh no, it was 38. 38 minutes in total for me to get 4K. I could have done 2-3 Reno runs. I would have only made half the profit. But remember, this is one test run. It could be anywhere between, honestly, considering I got 4,000 this time, like 4,000 to 5,000, maybe 6,000, maybe lower than 4,000, I don't know. But quests are the most efficient way to get money. Not time-wise, just money-wise. And I honestly recommend quests if you like endless grinding, or you can stand endless grinding. Because holy cow does it give money. Yeah, especially the HVT mission that the Corporal gives you. Because holy cow. If you guys didn't realize, the soldiers that pop out of the side are not your standard elites. They give $45. Like, that's the gasser level amount of money. And those guys suck. But you get to just throw a grenade at these ones, so I don't know. Quests just seem the best to me, honestly. Of course, it's pretty beginner friendly as well. Guaranteed you got all the hostages and all. But still, I will not stop recommending Quest. It's boring, it's tedious, but at least you get your money. But for people that can't stand this, I guess I'll give you a better out. Actually, I'm not going to skip ahead actually real quick. I am going to show you the power of this HVT quest. Because a single grenade can wipe out everyone else. Guaranteed you kill the first few guys. I know, my positioning is horrible sitting here, but whatever. But anyways, knock this guy out. Kill anyone that's currently rushing you. Which is a few, but still. Like you can see, these guys get 40. That's a lot. Considering your standard issue soldier gives you like 25. That's an extra 15. And also, you can clear the rest with a single grenade. Good night, everyone. And that? This is already $730. So don't laugh at that 450 you get from the HVT. You actually get 700 in total. Like, bro, isn't that's basically just a Reno run. In like a wait, no, just 2 minutes. That's it. And you get 700. Hell, even the most tedious of missions give you 600, which is around the amount we get from Reno anyway. Although it's a lot more boring, but at the same time you don't have much of a risk unless you're half AFK and drive off a river. But anyways, let's actually get to the second farming strategy. Or no, actually my third. It's the most basic one. I think I think even beginners can do this. And if you can't, go to open world and play with friends. Or even just randoms. I'm able to solo these because I've been playing for so goddamn long. But anyways, here's the next farming strategy. And my final farming spot as well. The good old desert city. And this time, I decided to bring a friendly beginner-friendly loadout, which is basically just the M16A3. All you need is the scope, the carry handle scope. Just, well, drive over to that corner I was earlier, prone, and keep shooting. And the best thing is you don't even have to fire like in a burst. You could fire single shot because burst allows you to do that. Although, them being suppressed is annoying. But anyways, I'm gonna clear out the entire building and I'll tell you what I get, how much I get. But yeah, I actually gained $600. 624 to be exact. And that is crazy. Consider this. We just did Renegade City Hall a while back. That was 760. And it took forever. This right here only took 9 minutes, including defense waves, which are going on right now in the background. But yeah, seriously. It is definitely worth going to Desert Town. Especially as it's very, very beginner friendly. Like, I deleted one of my loadouts and just grabbed all the basic gear, just slapped the scope on top of the A2. And holy cow, is it easy. Especially as there's no special units. So this is a definite start for all beginners, intermediates, and even advanced. Still not as good as the quest, I will say. As there's one attack wave that I hate the most, which is the one I got here. I'll show it real quick. And it's this goddamn heli. As soon as this thing spawns in, you need to kill it. It'll stay around for a very long time shooting at your face. Which I did not realize at this point, as I haven't played Desert in a long time. But for a grenade here, that'll get basically everyone. Also, did I ever say the G17 is something you need to replace immediately? Like, this thing is a pea shooter. No, the pressing pea shooter. Hell, even the macro, I swear, would be better. But don't get the 84 mag, it only has 1 magazine in total, which is very, very scuffed. But anyways, I'm just gonna skip past all the defense waves and tell you how much I get. No, this heli can be shot down, like fully. You don't have to kill the passengers in order to stop it. Then again, it kind of needs the mounted vehicle, like a vehicle with a gun. Either any of the Humvee, whatever, with the 50 cal, or you go the best way, in my opinion, the bloody Blackhawk with a minigun. Also, same thing applies here. They spawn back at they run back to the flag after a certain amount of time, so go check that. But anyways, I got 1,299, which is over double the amount you get from clearing this place. And don't forget hostages. I forgot to speak about hostages, but still. I guess then sand would be your most effective place to grind. So, in summary, quests take the longest, but they give the most. Sand City is the best beginner place. Renegade is if you have heli and you feel like suffering. And yeah, that's basically all the farming strats I do. And of course, I'm not going to be recording PvP. You saw me just lose. I'm not good at PvP. Don't want to play it. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. And I'll see you guys next time.